Na 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 na.
You want a hot body?
You want
a hog body?
You want a hog body? You gotta work. You gotta sup, bitch. Subscribe to the podcast. You gotta work, bitch. You better work, bitch. I gotta tell you.
I gotta be told.
No off-topic questions.
No off-topic questions.
That was such a good. That was good. That was good. You got me on that one. You got me on that one, champ. Ooh. I really loved the joke that you made before the podcast.
Which one?
That about the Stream Deck situation. You said we had to go the opposite of digital, ladies.
Right.
I didn't want to take it from you, but now I've said everything but.
Yeah.
Going analog on a bitch.
Going analog, ladies.
It was good. It was good. It was funny the second time. And I'm happy about it.
For the tiny bit of context, we're recording on the other computer, not the laptop again. So we'll see how that goes. But part of that, because it was a bit of a last minute thing, no Stream Decky button, noisy, period. None of that.
We'll be providing.
Exactly.
All of the sounds on the podcast are sourced in-house.
These are bespoke sounds.
These are natural, whole grain fed, free range sounds.
Yeah.
I just let them out.
Farm to table. This table.
Rooter to tutor.
In 9 seconds flat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
9 seconds.
Yeah.
Just gut them like a fish. We got balls. We got balls. We got balls on the fish. Oh, man.
Your mama, you have balls on your fish.
You got balls on your phone?
All right, you got balls on your fish. Phone.
Every Christmas. Sometime. Soft. Question.
Potential answer.
The only thing that I'm excited to talk about today of more recent note.
Okay.
Did you see the Pokemon Direct yesterday?
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Do you have thoughts?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes, I do.
I'm ecstatic.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome
to the Hewll podcast.
To the Hell Yeah podcast. Podcast. Speaking of the Hell Yeah podcast, CenturyLink was at my house on Monday.
Big fans of the channel.
Kind of, I guess, maybe. And the Jerry, my tech, who was very kind and sweet dude, he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "So what do you use all this stuff for?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, like I stream and my friend and I have a podcast." He goes, "You got a podcast? Oh, what's it called?" And I'm like,
Hewll.
I was like, "Well, we're a bit crass, but you can check it out. It's the Hell Yeah podcast." And he's already got his phone out.
Ooh, hate that.
I did hate it, but I'm also like, I'm doing the work, getting the subs.
Right.
Like, I am plug-in.
Yeah.
ABP, baby.
That part.
Always be plug-in, lest it fall out. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nothing about you says that you wouldn't like it, but there's nothing telling me that you would like it.
That part.
Because he's like, what do you guys like? What's your guys' like topic or theme? And I'm like,
piss mostly.
I'm like, it's, it's like walking in on a conversation that two of your dumbass friends are having and listening to it. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to try to describe it any other way.
Right.
But it is piss. Like, it's urine-based. In a way, is listening to the podcast just another way to say urine-based therapy?
I think it's a substitute for urination.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Every time I think I have to pee, I just say, let's record an episode.
Plug it up. Plug it up.
Put a little... I go to Dutch Bros and I get that little topper with that super sticky side, so that I get no spillage.
Yeah,
very good. I made a whole. Well, I didn't say I made a whole video. I did a live stream.
Made a whole
the video yesterday. Yeah, some places. Ooh. I lost some holes in my fishnets by ripping them.
Well,
less hole.
Wow,
but
more
bigger.
goal.
More goal, less hole. And I don't know if I'm not the one trying to score.
I'm not the one.
I will not
I'm
be.
not the one.
I am tired of people telling me that I'm out here showing Hewll.
That part.
I mean, I am, but I don't. You all don't need to be saying it. Don't need to be telling people.
I love saying I'm not the one.
I'm not the one. What is that from?
I don't know.
You're the only one.
Just like
I'm not the one.
it's just like it's very like Patty, don't start. Like don't try me. It's I'm not the one.
Just maybe it's the quick aggressive, like, or the reflexiveness in the defensosity.
Yeah.
That word was a monstrosity.
And that was a rhyme.
That wasn't me. It couldn't be me.
I'm not the one.
I couldn't fucking remember it.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
So Pokemon Z's coming finally.
ZA.
Yeah.
Which I think is one. I think it's one game.
Yeah.
It also is. Did you know that it's all gonna be in one city?
Right. Yeah, because it's in Lumios City, which that's the France one, right?
Yeah, from Kalos. It's a really cool city, though. So when we were watching it, Dead Reptar had mentioned like, oh, like I wonder if it's gonna be set like more in like the future.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Reptar. I'm like, was that enough time to fake like rest like
Right.
the acknowledgement? The commitment to the bid is based on authenticity.
Right.
You know, so if it's in the future base, but then like looking at it, it's all blueprints and stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe not. Maybe we start building the city.
Yeah,
and that's kind of part of it, which would be really cool.
Yeah,
because people are like, how are you supposed to like find Pokemon in a city? I'm like, I don't know. In a Pokemon world, I think that'd be a really cool way to find Pokemon.
right.
And also, it's not going to be like a metal city and shit
Well,
yet.
plus the city's whole reason for being is to be a coexistence point for Pokemon and people, according to the very brief one-sentence description line of the video.
As you should.
On the boob tube.
Correct. At face value, it says that.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Lumio City, reconstruction to make it a Pokemon and
urban redevelopment plan.
Yeah.
It's the ERD.
ERD.
I think it looks cool. I mean, we didn't see any gameplay.
Do you think we're going to get another evolution?
No.
I don't think so either, but they did show Sylveon, which makes sense, though,
well,
because I believe that was the generation in which Sylveon was
X and Y, yes.
Okay.
So speaking of, I went through and I'd found all of the Pokemon that were in it because, like, I wanted to know it. It says a lot. All the EVs are confirmed to be in it.
Work.
Unknown, obviously. As a side note, did you see, like, so the unknown, the whole joke being like, oh no, they misspelled the word?
Yeah.
I'm out here going like, Soayui? Is that the name of the region? Is that the ancient? Because, like, we had Hisui
Right.
for Sinnoh.
Yeah.
And if this is going to be a pre-Kalos, because that would be the region it's in, what would that be? Would that be sweet? No, it's UC or CU. Like, see you later. Cringe.
Oof.
Pikachu line's going to be there. You gotta.
Famously.
Pyroar is going to be
Saw
there.
it.
I don't like Pyroar.
I saw there was a male and a female Pyroar.
Correct. A whole little family. Did you know that they're fire and normal type?
No, they are just like a cat, but on fire.
It's like, why'd you give them normal typing? That sucks. You just increased the amount. Like, I guess you gave them ghost immunity because that's something you deal with every day.
And a fighting weakness.
Thank you. That part. Furfrau, the dog.
Oh yeah, the little poodle boy.
Mm-hmm.
Or girl, or they, or they poodle.
Yeah, like they're queer.
Right.
You look at that dog.
Look how that dog is dressed.
This dog makes the same fucking face. Can we say it?
Every day I come home to.
We get one a year, right?
We gotta punch the clock. We gotta do the work to earn it.
How far do I have to transition to? Do I have to attend at the Pride? You get the pass.
The problem is by transitioning, you like skipped the step where you could use it.
Well, yeah, but I like women.
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's not.
But you're an ally.
I'm an ally.
So you can say.
No, I really did think I big brained myself. Now, is transitioning even worth it? If I can't say the absolute.
God,
that's not.
No off-topic question.
Period.
Period. Right.
Jesus.
Right.
I got my pass stamped at Pride. It says I can redeem it.
It says I'm allowed.
You know, if you're an ally, you have to get 2 stamps per pass.
That's fair.
You got to go 2 years in a row. You have to prove that you're an ally.
That's fair.
Okay, but how many dicks do I have to suck?
Well, I think it depends on who's you sucking. That's an important
Men's?
factor. Cringe.
Yeah, correct.
First of all.
Been there, done that. Was not a big fan.
Fair enough.
It's the whole like, I know I'm not gay. How? I sucked a few dicks. Have you?
Tio.
Coward. I mean,
Tio.
it is. It is out of cowardice that they don't.
Work.
If you ever see a dick and you don't suck it, coward energy.
Bravery test, as Bob Ross famously says.
Let's just do a happy little accident
Happy little
here.
erection.
Just start. Happy little erection. Flabebe,
Oh.
which is big.
Are we gonna... Do you think we're finally gonna get the other form of Flabebe?
The red and black one.
Yeah, that even has its own shiny and its own power special move?
Yeah, because that's Az's Floette or Flabebe.
Yes.
There's this. Okay, so real quick for people who don't know, in X and Y, there's in the 11th hour there was apparently a big weapon of some sort, and Az, this king that's lived for 3,000 years and is also like
Very tall.
like 10, 20 feet tall, something like that. Like it's like obscenely tall.
Several very tall.
And like he has a little floette that is a special, like the flower of it is like red and black and like blue kind of, and very cool. We got no information other than this little bit, and it's like, okay, the iconoclast. Yeah, I feel like they have to, especially since they called it like ZA or ZA. Like the A is interesting because like the Z has the Zygarde hexagons, which is really cool because they never like X and Y was also the first gen where they didn't do like sequels.
The third.
Yeah, or like a sequel game of some sort. Like there's Crystal, Emerald, Green Bay, Yellow, which doesn't really count as a special one for the first gen. But then Platinum. Then they came out with Black and White. They did Black 2 and White 2, which was tight as hell for what it's worth. Great games. I only played it once.
Especially White 2, where you unlocked easy mode.
Yes. Yeah, I do remember that, where you could go through the whole game. Because that game is hard. Like, all the level caps are really high, so, like, it takes forever. And then they didn't do that for X and Y, so it is cool that we get to do that. No one expected this.
Yeah.
Very
I certainly did not. When all of a sudden my YouTube feed was like, Pokemon ZA, and I was like... The absolute madman.
Insanity.
Pokemon Legends Z. I was like, ooh, girl. Because everybody thought it was going to be like, you know,
Let's Go Johto.
Right, Let's Go Johto, or the next Legends game they figured was going to be
Black and White.
Yeah,
Unova.
Legends Kyurem was the one.
Yeah,
a lot of
Legends
people
Kyurem.
were like pushing, where they were like, "This is it. This
It would make sense. It'd be so tight." But like Black and White did get sequels, so that's why I'm like, oh, I wonder. Like in all of their promotion, they have not been like promoting Kalos too much, except in Pokemon Legends Arceus, when you play as, if you pick the male character, the shirt that he's wearing is the same shirt. It's one of the like Comfort Essential tees from X and Y, like from Kalos. So that's kind of like I saw someone post on Twitter like they
It's
really
been here the whole time.
Exactly.
It's been in front of your eyes the whole time.
Which is like, it's so fun.
Yeah.
The fact that this Pokemon Direct was only like 10 minutes was insane.
Yeah.
Like it was over, and I'm like, that's it? Like, I mean, they dropped a bomb.
I actually only watched the separately posted trailer for Legends ZA, so if there was more, I don't
yeah, there
actually
is.
know.
I'll tell you about that. But we could do the ZA thing first because it's much more fun.
Do you think it's going to be in the past or in the future?
Personally, I think it's going to be in the past.
Okay.
Because it's...
I think so too, because that makes sense in
Yeah.
terms of theming.
I was really... So, like, it blew my mind when Reptar brought up, like, the future thing, and I was like, oh, that would be really cool. Because, like, the way that they're showing the city is, like, way more intricate than I remember it being, but that was back on the 3DS.
Right.
Which it was the first one for the 3DS, too. So it was like you use the roller skates instead of running shoes because you have that thumbstick and stuff. But I think it'll be, since the last one was set in the past, it's most likely going to also be set in the past.
Yeah.
Because I think the concept of like building the city is going to be part of it.
Yeah.
Because I think if they just made another open world one like they did, like I don't think they could repeat Arceus the way it was.
Right.
Like I don't think it would perform as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Period. That's not how Rue laughs, but it's might as well. Shit was tight as hell. Like all of the there's quite a few more Pokemon, but the big reveal of it was them flashing the Mega.
Yes,
the Mega Pokemon. Mega Pokemon will be coming back in a mainline game because this has been confirmed to be a mainline game.
Was Arceus not?
I don't know. I think so, but it's like it's not like Pokemon Ranger or like spin-off like
Dungeon.
As in like you should I classify Pokemon Legends Arceus in the same category as the versions.
Okay.
Like it is a main game. Like it's different. It feels like a whole cohesive like you could have called that a remake, like a reimagining remake of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl in a way. Ish, kind of like it was a totally new IP, but like it's its own thing. It stands. It's good. It's connected. All of the megas. The fact I have no idea what megas we're gonna get. It's gonna be so cool.
I saw one of the top comments that I did find very funny. Actually, it was the top comment at the time because I don't like look at the comments, but you always have to see the first one. Was everyone? Oh my god! I cannot wait to see what like new mega evolutions we get. This is gonna be so amazing. Mewtwo and Charizard Z. Go and crank up the presses again. I'm like, damn, they really are about to make a Charizard Z. And you know it. And you know it.
And you know what? I don't hate it.
That's okay, though.
The fact that they made Charizard X and Charizard Y was insane.
Yeah.
Like, I did not expect that. I actually was like, oh, Charizard X is black, but that's the shiny colors.
Right.
But then shiny one looks different. It's blue. It's cool. It works.
Part of it.
It's a lot cooler to make your shiny Charizard Y, personally. I agree. Because there's better dragons on that part. So, like, that'll be really cool. It'll be exciting to, like, play. Like, I loved the way, like, the catching mechanic. I loved building the Pokedex in Arceus. I know you liked Arceus a lot.
I enjoyed Arceus a lot.
And the fact, like, I didn't know if there was going to be two games because they said releasing simultaneously. So at first I thought that's like, oh, Pokemon's like Legends Arceus or Legends Z and Legends A.
Yeah.
But based on, because I was on Twitter all day yesterday, or for most of it, the Nintendo of America account announced that like it would be releasing simultaneously, worldwide simultaneously in 2025, but it will come to Nintendo, or it'll be available worldwide on all Switch systems in 2025. So it has been, without explicitly stating it, like they've made it clear that like this will also come out with Switch 2 or around then. So like you'll be able to get both. Like it is also releasing simultaneously worldwide, but I believe it's for the consoles too.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because I don't think they've announced Switch 2 yet, have they? But they're teasing it.
But we all know, though.
Yeah, it's open secret.
We all know.
Are you gonna get a Switch 2?
I barely play my Switch one. That's not true. I play it all the time, actually.
I mean,
that's
probably
also not true. I play it often.
I don't play mine as often as I'd like, but that's because I never play. Like it's the brain.
If new games are only going to release on the Switch 2, then yes. And if not, no.
Good. That's a good take.
Yeah. Because right now at this point, like if I'm just being straight up, it's a Mario Kart machine and that's about it.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Well, and Princess Peach.
In the future.
But
not there yet.
Not yet.
It's going to be taking top spot, but we're not there yet.
Not there yet. Not ditch that last bit.
Dr. Baby Rosalina has not had a chance to partake in that yet.
She's still doing her LSAT.
Famously.
And as a lawyer and a doctor.
And it's, I mean, double duty like that, it's tough.
How else could you protect yourself from medical malpractice
For
lawsuits?
a baby. So much pressure put on a baby.
Wesley, you know what? She keeps her head up high because if she didn't, it pop.
Her fontanelle. Soft fontanelles. You can't put that kind of pressure on a fontanelle.
No. It's like when you squeeze some air out of a football. Kind of. Yeah.
Deflate gate.
When they were sucking the air out of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was funny.
If I could go back in time, I think I would prevent the Watergate scandal only so that people couldn't put gate after every word to imply that there was any sort of, argument about it. Because that's tired. It's real tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like
Right.
you could have better motivations.
No, I think...
I also don't know what the ramifications of that... I feel like there would just be another thing. You just change this. We'd move world lines, and then like there'd be something else that's the same.
Yeah, but I'm okay with hearing a new word.
You just want to switch it up.
I just want a new word.
You hungry for McDonald's?
That part. I don't want to... I'm just tired of people saying gate after things.
Yeah.
I'm like... I'm sorry. The fact that someone deflated a football is a little less... The historical impact of that is a little bit less than, Watergate.
The Watergate scandal was really serious.
You could even say that Watergate was a watershed moment in United States political history.
You could say that.
Someone has said that.
Not me. Well, I guess I
did. We both did, actually.
Is that on record?
Has this podcast going to be put out on the internet?
It was just red the whole time. I loved it.
Y'all like it red.
If you don't like it red,
you might like it
bread.
Dead.
I mean, that's what they want.
Better
bread than dead. I don't. These colors don't run.
Would you rather be a piece of bread or dead?
A piece of bread? What kind of bread?
That part. That's the question.
You make me a piece of pumpernickel, I'd rather just throw me away.
Ooh. What about a keto sandwich thins?
Well, first of all, honey, you think I'm that thick? I'm a waif. If I turn sideways, you wouldn't be able to perceive me anymore.
Right. It becomes nothing about the name of Hell Yeah podcast implies that there's two people, but it becomes a more singular form of that.
We have become one.
I'd have to drop the second L in hell.
Yeah, it'd be hell.
Hell yeah podcast.
Or maybe drop the H.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Different H's.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
All in favor say
yay.
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 Gee.
My name's Seth.
My name's Seth. Oh my goodness.
We have fun here.
We have fun. Wordplay.
Wordplay.
We have fun here.
Play upon words. Work. I don't remember.
What other Pokemon were there?
Yeah, so it was actually really cool. Someone made like a big collage, and I like went through and I was like, I think there was one Pokemon I missed, but I don't remember which one it was. So if you know
Pikachu,
it was Pikachu. But with Pikachu, it implies Pichu and Raichu, which is very exciting.
They don't include Raichu.
They have to.
We burn the Lumiose city down.
We build, then we burn.
We build, we burn, we build again.
It might take place in the French Revolution. I can't wait to say to the guillotine.
Pokemon 1778.
New Scyther Evo, let's go. I saw this post that was the let me
Chat works for the bourgeoisie.
No, but that's good. I need to get more Pokemon memes. It was the mega form of Clink Clang.
No.
Mega Clink Clang is like my favorite fake Pokemon I think of all time. Yeah, like this one right here of just this is from r/Pokemon, but the billion and 10 just keep throwing them on. Perfection. I thought this one's good from DeviantArt.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I think that they should make Mega Mewtwo Z, but it should go back. It should become Mew. Mega Mewtwo Z is just Mew.
First of all, why isn't it Mega Mewthree?
Honestly, though,
Mega Mewthree is my favorite Pokemon.
They should add Mewthree though, as a split evolution.
There's no evolution as a split Mega evolution.
Yeah, As a new evolution, I should put it that way.
Okay, actually, pause. I don't know if they can have Mega Mewtwo in this game. Mewtwo was made in a lab in Kanto.
Ellen Kanto.
I understand that there's wormholes and we can encounter Mewtwo at different times.
There's space-time distortions.
But I guess there could be more than one. But like specifically, Mewtwo was made in a lab. Like,
okay, but so was Porygon.
Yeah, but that's a data file that they can print.
But Porygon's in Arceus.
Is it?
Yes.
No, but Porygon only shows up in Arceus in that spatial area.
Right, but that's where Mewthree could show up.
Yeah, but no, but it would have to be. Yeah, it would have to be a time dilation thing. Because that's what I think. That's how they explained those things. Is that like,
yes,
there's fucked up time things.
Because Arceus broke. Universe.
In that case, then they can bring Mewthree's confirmed.
Mewthree confirmed.
Mewthree confirmed.
I think it should be in the future because that would be cool, but I think they're too scared.
I don't think it's impossible, actually. Oh, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just having to post a video.
Oh, I actually posted my video before I left. I was like, shit, I need to post this. I'm like, you could do it when you get home. I'm like, or you could just take 2 seconds and you're just dumping it and then uploading it. It's easy, baby. And it was. I think it would be really cool to be in the future because I think they played around with that with like Scarlet and Violet being like the Area Zero having 2 different forms, or like not they had different forms, but like one had future Pokemon, one had future Paradox versus past Paradox, and like personally the past Paradox Pokemon tended to be better designed.
Well, there was more variety.
Yeah, like,
I think the strict adherence to like, you know, Android versions of them kind of really limited it.
Yes.
They also made it so all the shinies are literally just silver.
Yeah. Well, Future's Chrome.
Right. But like lazy.
Kinda, yeah.
Like not great.
It just felt like, I think that they all are, like when you look at all of them together, it makes sense. It's a very clear, cohesive theme. But some of them look like Iron Bundle is just a rounded out Delibird made of metal. It's just a robot Delibird.
Yeah.
But like Iron Tusk versus Great Tusk, the Donphan one, the future one actually looks really cool. Like it's got like a bit like unique because like it's like, oh, well, you made their parts more robotic. Not even just robotic. It just like, you know, whatever. It was weird. It was weird.
Yeah. Future Tyranitar went so aggressively into like robot dog, like pet, like do territory for me that that like I can't with him.
And you shouldn't.
And I won't.
I'm not doing that. What was the phrase you used? I'm not like that.
I'm not the one.
Someone has to catch it. I'm not the one.
I'm not the one.
Neo, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Yeah, there was a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. I like all of them.
I'm trying to think of Kalos specific.
So I'll mention so Pyroar line is from Kalos. Furfrou is from Kalos. Flabebe, which also includes Floette and Florges. Florges. Mm-hmm. Very cool. I love them. Like
they're cute.
Very cute. Klefki's in it.
Yes.
Not Comfkey. Klefki, which is the one you like.
I love Klefki.
You don't like the flower one, right?
I don't care for Comfy.
I think
like
it was
Klefki,
Comfy.
but I don't like Klefki's Mega Klefki.
It gets the big key.
Yeah.
Only if it's male.
Becomes a giant key.
Or it gets the big
with
lock.
2 little key rings hanging down.
It gets nuts.
Yeah, it becomes a giant key with 2 little key rings.
2 little knobs.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Hell, it worked.
Fucking Klefki.
And you can actually fusion combine them with Mega Cling Clang.
Yes.
We've created man. And that is Mewthree confirmed. Period. Yes.
Period.
The way your face changed to do the bit was very good.
Yes. Mega Garbodor.
Garbodor. Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
That would be really
because that's
cool.
from that region, right? Because it's a city, so trash.
Yeah.
I like the trash, but
I love Trubbish.
from a very outside perspective, I feel like that generation got a lot of shit for like, why are these like object Pokemon? I'm like, first of all, look at Gen 1. We also have object Pokemon, so like cool out.
And in my personal opinion, the Gen 1 object Pokemon are trash.
Like, I love Gen 1. I readily admit it's the one that I know the most about. But also, like, girlies, we got Muck. We got Grimer. Like, we got Seal and we got Dugong. So, like, maybe we got to look inward. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not so crazy that a bag of trash came to life. Okay.
It's also like, I don't know, you could...
Also, the bag of trash is kind of cute.
That's also how a lot of the Pokemon, like when you read the Pokedex entries and stuff, is like it's created by stuff.
Electrode.
Like, yeah, literally. Well, then they had Hisui and Voltorb, who's made of wood.
But still, it's like an object.
Yeah, exactly.
That has been now come to life, or rather,
Okay.
a living thing that, you know, masks itself
Yes,
as something that's involved in the area. So wouldn't it make sense that an animal pretends to be trash?
Yeah. Like, it's not actually made of trash, but it's, you know, it's...
He's just Trubbish.
There was a lot of trash, and it ended up kind of creating, like, Pokemon evolved in some time.
Trubbish.
It's Trubbish.
Like,
I have a shiny one in Pokemon Go.
nice.
I have stuff to talk about Pokemon Go. That's later on the list.
Okay, because
there was an announcement for it, too.
there was?
Yeah.
Weekend.
You'll hate it.
This weekend, the things.
Is that why you guys went?
No.
Okay. No. Well, because I was like, did you guys go to? Is there Go Fest there? I was really jealous.
No, that wasn't why we were there. But while we were there, it was Go Fest time, and the things that I went through while trying to get the Pokemon that I wanted.
Oh,
before I went away.
Was there one single one that you wanted?
Yes.
Which one?
I wanted a shiny Dialga. Not even an Origin Dialga, because I got one of those on my first try.
Oh, nice.
And then I was, thank you. And then I was like, you know what? I have a shiny Palkia.
I don't know.
Right. And I know that about you. I have a shiny Palkia, so I should get a shiny Dialga to match because, you know.
I want shinies.
Yeah.
You don't need more reason than that, but I understand.
But there was a particular imperative.
Yes.
Because I did not
that
have
added urgency. Yes. And that it's like, this is a really good time. I think I got both Origin forms.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't get the shinies.
I got the shiny of Origin Dialga. I did not get the shiny of Origin Palkia because I instead was like, well, I'll just bust out getting shiny original Dialga first.
Real quick, John. How many raids did you do? I saw a post online about someone who did a number of raids, but I'm worried that number isn't going to be bigger than yours, so I'm going to wait to share it. How many did you do?
I did 44 raids.
44 fucking raids?
It got me to level 40.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
Good luck. You'll be stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also,
I had to do 40 raids.
That takes so much time.
It did.
And like you guys are just walking around and shit?
Yeah.
It's hard.
We're like getting on a plane, sitting in the airport on a layover and everything, and I'm just like going.
Charge that phone while you're doing it. Like,
yeah, it was painful, but I got it.
That's good.
I got it literally right before we took off for Arizona.
Perfect.
Yes, so I got it in time.
Arizona, New York went off.
I mean, that wasn't even New York. That was Chicago.
Oh, work.
Layover at O'Hare.
That was like how Tyler, I was like, she called me 5:30 in the morning, like, give me your flight number. That's the only thing I need to get you from the airport. She did not. And then she's like, I'll be like landing at like 11:15, 11:30. I go look on the Sky Harbor. There's nothing coming from Orlando. There's a flight coming in at 11:15 from Atlanta, but I'm like, it turns out it was
right.
connected. How would I have known if I didn't have a flight number?
Simply no way to have known.
When she landed in Phoenix, she sent me her flight number. I was like, Tyler, I love you, but that defeated the entire point. She's like, I know. I'm like, it's okay. I should have got it before you left. It's all good. Yeah. But very funny, similar raid. That's so many raids.
So many raids of the exact same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over again, back to back to back to back.
I did that one day, like where I went to an actual like raid hour at a park. Tyler and I had gone at the time. It was a Darkrai one.
Yeah.
We did like 4 or 5 Darkrai raids, and not a single one. And I was like, I need to stop.
Yeah.
I think about it, and then I go, wait, do I need to buy more remote raid passes? I need to think for a second. Like, it's not worth it for me.
After having done 18 of them on my own, I then was like, Jordan, would you like to join in on this one? And he was like, yeah, sure. So he joined in on that one.
That he got a shiny?
He got a shiny on his first try. But I genuinely was not mad because I was like, thank you for confirming that it exists.
Oh,
because at this point, I've gone so far that I feel like it's not real and I'm going crazy. So although my immediate response was absolute fury, it then immediately was like, okay, but I'm not crazy. I just have to keep going.
I am jealous. Fuck you. Don't talk to me on the plane. But also...
Well, because like it wasn't... It just made me... I wasn't mad at him, but it made me even so much more mad at Pokemon Go
because
for what it was
tired.
doing to me.
You're tired.
I'm like, I've been flying. I've been driving. I've been fighting for my life.
How much do I need to give you before you give me?
All I have ever done is give, and finally I get to receive.
Finally. Finally, I get to take.
Airport.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got one.
Me too. I'm a little bummed that I like let my own brain then get so fixated on Dialga that I didn't work on getting the shiny Origin Palkia, which probably isn't going to come back ever. But I don't care because its shiny is so similar. The Origin one in particular is so similar to the normal one. I don't care.
I got each of the Origins, and that was enough for me because I'm like,
yes,
I would rather I already have those in Arceus, but now I just need the one. Since I've been playing, I'm like, I gotta try to get those special ones because they don't come back often, or it will be a while.
Yeah.
There was a guy online who I saw a post. I want to say it was, I cannot remember now because my brain's being fuzzy, but it was either in the high 60s or low 90s for his shiny, and I was just like, fuck that.
Yeah.
One thing I couldn't find was a normal Dialga raid. That took forever to find. It was just drowning in Palkia shit.
I found 44 of them.
I know you
But it
did.
was tough.
And I love that for you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I love that I have it.
I want to get through these Pokemon, but then because the Pokemon Go part will be good. The Pokemon Go Fest was this weekend. Mewthree confirmed. That's the name of the episode.
It's the Pokemon episode.
The Pokemon episode.
You're not the one.
Hey, you get one of these once a month, all right? Can it, nerd?
25% of our content is unappealing to you.
Well, no. Actually, I think 25% of our content is pretty interesting.
And everything else is boo-boo. Hot boo-boo garbage. Trash on the side, and I'm not talking trubbish.
How about you? I could be your little garbahore.
I'm the big one with the cruise ship in it.
You want to see my rebar? Ooh, Delmise. Oh wait, no. That's the Gigantamax.
Gigantamax Garbodor.
That one's really good. Ooh, and Oleana has that one. She's great. Oleana got me crazy. Yeah.
What else we got?
We got Talonflame line, Fletchinder, Fletchase, or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Fletchling, Fletchinder,
Yes.
Talonflame. Interestingly enough, Halucha's there, who's from Sun and Moon. Halucha is the little... Brandon would like it.
Halucha.
You don't know... Halucha, he's a little he looks like a Mexican wrestler, but he's a bird.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Yes, I'm familiar.
He's a big little guy.
Yes.
He's just
big head.
Yeah, he's very good. So the Dragonair line, so that means Dratini and Dragonite.
Love a shiny Dratini.
Love it. Gyarados.
Don't love a shiny Dragonair so much.
Yeah.
But it's not its fault.
I do like shiny Dragonite because it's Pete the Magic Dragon. Mm-hmm. But that's a personal favorite.
Yeah.
We got Gyarados. Emolga.
Okay.
Whom I hate in game in Pokemon. I hate him as a Pokemon.
Right.
But it's fun.
No evolution. Trash.
Thank you.
Pika clone. Trash.
Actually, in Black and White in particular. Oh, they're from Black and White, actually, Emolgas. Because, Elisa has it, and she has 2 Emolgas that know Volt Switch, which it's a very fast move where they hit you with a big electric attack, and then they switch Pokemon.
Ooh.
It's hell. What do we got? Star You.
Star you.
No, bitch.
Star me.
Work.
Work.
I've done so much progress this year. Don't ruin me.
I just want that as a gift.
Word.
Word.
The way I said it was good.
Yes,
Okay.
and the movement and everything.
What's the timestamp? 40:10.
40-10. So it was probably 40 flat.
Something like that. But that'll be good. I'll go find it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Star You, Star Me. We saw my boy Arbok.
Love that.
Love it. We get
Love
Snake.
Arbok. Do you think they're actually going to give us a different pattern on his crest?
Arbok is like one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon.
I love
Like
Arbok.
I want a shiny.
Yes. I swear to God, Shiny Ekans does not exist in
doesn't.
Pokemon Go.
It does, but it doesn't.
We would have caught it by now.
That's
One
how-
of the two of us would have caught it by now.
Correct. My shiny luck was insane though.
Yeah.
This weekend, yeah.
Oh, I caught a sign. One more time. I caught a shiny Alolan Sandshrew
How fun.
at my parents' house.
What was it doing there?
He was he
Peculiar.
was trying to stay cold.
Oh, for Groundhog Day, I understand. But we're getting spring. It's coming.
Of course.
Oh, but that's really cool. I hatched one, I think,
Nice.
personally. Which is always weird when you hatch a shiny.
It is weird.
There was one shiny. I hatched a shiny Elekid, and I didn't realize it was shiny necessarily, like right away
In
until I
development.
like the muscle memory of like, yeah, go ahead, delete it. And it's like, do you want to delete the shiny or event Pokemon? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait, it wouldn't have been an event Pokemon. Fuck. And in my shiny like register, like, god damn it. So that was cringe of me.
It do be like that sometimes, though.
We do have Go-Goat and Skiddo.
Okay.
They're involved. The Crocodile line, which includes Sandile and Krokorok.
Little eyes.
Very fun. Sylveon.
A small boy.
Oh, he's so sweet. You should evolve him.
CP16.
Oh,
A little gentle baby boy
he's so small.
who is in fact a girl.
You can be a little guy.
Exactly. You understand.
Little guys are gender neutral. Sylveon, which implies Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, Evian.
They should only do Sylveon and then give just Sylveon an evolution.
Good. As they should.
That would be wild.
Sylveon's a good one. Glaceon.
Mega Sylveon. And it's the only one that gets a Mega. Just to be that way. For Pokemon Go to really like stand on their laurels and say trans rights. And make Mega Sylveon.
You're right.
I want them to make a stand finally.
I love his big spike. It makes me think like he's got like a big hat.
Yeah.
Hone hat. Honedge, Doublade, and Aegislash.
The sword.
Which actually, we saw Aegislash in the trailer. I was like, I couldn't remember its name, and I'm like, Honedge. We see an Onyx, which also implies Steelix.
Love that.
We get Pinsir, which makes sense because there's Mega Pinsir.
What do you think would be the next evolution after Steelix? We'll go from rock to steel. What's next?
Divergent Evolution,
Okay.
Dustix,
I love that.
or like Mud,
I love that.
or made of...
They could finally make that glass one that they like teased.
Well, you know what would be really funny is like a regional variant of Onyx that's like...
Made of flesh.
No, I was thinking like Year of the Dragon, like paper mache dragon kind of
That'd be
thing.
cute. They should do one. They could do one of Gyarados like that too.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Like something where like that's or like it's
Paper
a Pokemon,
lantern.
yeah, a paper lantern, like Phalanx, but it's a regional variant.
I
of
hope
Phalanx.
you're listening.
That would be so
Pokemon.
cool.
Pokemon.
Oh my god, Heracross, which makes sense. Mega Heracross,
Oh yes.
which looks
the
like
little, little derpy smiley
where
boy.
he's like, kind of like Bellsprout line.
Did they take away his smile when he megas? His little,
I think so.
his coy little smile. Did they take that away? They can't do that.
Do you know what Mega Heracross looks like?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh,
Did they take away his little smile?
It's a Robbie Brown kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. Was I wrong?
Oh no.
Like that's a mega that Brandon would use.
That is a mega. They did take away his little smile, but they did turn it into a little frown. Now he's.
Like he's good. I like him.
You know how over the weekend they were doing the roaming legendaries
Yeah.
of the Lake Trio?
Uh-huh.
I got a roaming shiny Mesprit.
No way.
And y'all gonna make me shit my pants.
Oh, man. Pants status shitted.
Shitted on him.
Crap my drawers and call me a princess. Hot damn. I think the only other two that I had noticed was, so like Bellsprout line, which implies Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, Victory Bell.
Victory Bell, go!
I think that we also, because it's Bellsprout, we would, it's not safe, but I wonder if that also means we'll get Oddish
Bloom.
in the Oddish line, because they're typically counterparts.
They should, just to be shitheads, they should do another split evolution.
They should.
They should. It's Pokemon Z, so we need a third.
I just want more Pokemon all the time. Constantly.
Split it again.
Split my bussy.
Split my hole open.
You know what? No, it's a pussy.
Okay.
It's my Aussie.
Yours is.
Yeah.
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 Rip my Oddish open.
What if it's an Oddish butt plug?
Oh, okay.
I was like,
That's
his feet are kicking.
He's too like round though.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Could you imagine pulling it
Hone
out
edge
and then
butt
it went?
plug?
That would work.
It's got a handle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rotom Vibrate. It's Rotom Wand. It's electric type.
Yeah.
As usual. Pangoro, which also means Pancham. It's the little panda.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's evolves into like big one when you do like battles or with
yeah.
it. You go, oh,
you can do
cool.
the two.
No, that's a Urshifu. That's cool.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Honey.
Right.
Pangoro.
Oh, a big boy.
Yeah, that looks like a panda boss.
Yeah, I like that.
Endanger this. And then Esper, I believe. It looked like it was Esper, which should also imply Meowstic, which has two different forms based on male or female.
The ones that look like butlers. Isn't it? And one like the male one looks like a little butler, and the female one looks like a little waitress or something.
No?
Okay, so I'm thinking of the other one.
Butler Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a little butler cat thing. I'm not wrong. I believe this.
There's a character in Pokemon named Butler.
No. I'll find it. I got this.
Because I want to believe.
I got this.
This is a real card. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to look up Pokemon cards Butler. No. Are you talking about Dartrix? And Rowlet?
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
Indeedee.
Oh, yeah. Indeedee. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the helper ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those ones.
Oh.
Those are fine.
Oh. The pictures that came up are immediately bad.
Uh-oh. Hey, Stinky.
People out here looking to fuck those little Indeedees.
Honey, you've got a big storm.
Yes, Indeedee. They're looking to get in
those. I'm trying to get those in those TTs. In TT. Get Indeedee's nuts.
In the BBs. Dunk. That was the air noise.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this? You know it's Christopher Mintz-Plasse that says that?
I don't know who that is.
McLovin from Superbad.
Okay, cool.
You know who that is.
I do know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. Actually, I love Superbad.
I didn't hate it.
I saw it in theaters, oddly enough.
As far as and I don't mean anything bad by this, but as far as the like stupid movies of that period that were like, for that purpose, it's pretty good.
Yeah, like it fulfills its purpose pretty well. And it also is a cute, pointed story about friendship.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely disgusting.
Yes.
I love it. So that's pretty much it for so that was all the Pokemon. We got the big mega teaser about it. Pikachu's in it, involved, part of it.
Yeah.
The other parts of the video before we get to the Pokemon Go stuff.
Okay.
Pokemon Sleep, which I don't play nearly often enough because I want to go to bed. Nice. What is it? Entei, Raikou, and Suicune will be appearing in Pokemon Sleep.
The dog trio. The one and the same. The forbidden trio.
You understand it. Who let the dogs out? Is it a Baja new region? Baja men. New
Baja
dogs are
Blast.
being let out.
Oh my god.
Oh.
If they had let the dogs out of that burning tower, we never would have gotten the legendaries.
You're right.
I know the deep lore. I was there when it was written.
That is good shit. That's good shit. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I was actually thinking about. I was like, what do I want to play? I'm like, I'm like kind of been wanting to play Heart Gold Soul Silver again because good games. They're coming out with a Pokemon TCG game, Pokemon TCG Pocket. So it'll be on your phone, and you'll be able to get 2 free packs of cards a day.
Okay, digitally.
Digitally, it's all digital. Digitally, to be
I
clear.
hated the way that I said that.
Digital.
The way that you then repeated it as well. Digitally.
Digitally. Sometimes you really got to pronounce it all.
Yeah.
You know? And like, that's okay.
Well, it's a digit. Digitally.
It's a digit tally.
McDonald's.
Oh.
So the TCG Rocket looks kind of cool. My friend Seiji was shout out to Seiji Soldier on Twitch. Go follow him. He's great. He was not too stoked about it. He was like, but he seems like he also plays TCG.
Okay.
It does not look like
Feels like it's diluting the brand, perhaps.
It doesn't feel like a really great like TCG. Like it's not going to be a Hearthstone for Pokemon.
Okay.
It's not going to be a Magic Arena for Pokemon. But a big thing that's involved in it is that like a lot of the art is like immersive. So it's not just what you see. You can like click and explore like the full art scene of stuff, which I'm like, that's really cool. I think it's a good way for people who can't go get the cards to interact with them, because I think that the art on Pokemon cards is really cool.
Yeah.
And I think that it seems like a free game where you get 2 free ones. You could be like, hey, like we could go ahead and do like a Pokemon card battle. I think that it seems pretty cool as an entry point for people who otherwise would not have got into it. And I think that there's a lot of value in that. I'm also somebody who very rarely has like a negative opinion about Pokemon. So like, I try to see things for like what they like. Oh, that would be really good for this type of person.
Do you think it's going to reintroduce the fairy type to the TCG? Because they got rid of the fairy type.
Did they really?
They did.
Oh.
They eliminated the fairy type.
Why?
I don't know.
I wonder.
And my question was, I was like, okay, so there were all the Pokemon before fairy type. Cool. So you just put them back to what they were.
Probably.
What about the new ones?
The ones that are solo fairy type.
Right. Every Pokemon that came out after fairy type was invented that were just solo fairy type. What did you type them? You just type them all normal? That seems crazy.
They might not be printed.
There's not going to be any fucking fairy Pokemon.
I don't know. Is there a Sylveon Poke? Like,
I really don't know. I don't know anything about the details of it being
you're just
removed.
repeating what
other
Wolfie
than-
said.
Listen.
And not I.
Wolfie didn't even say it. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said it. They got rid of the fairy type. I don't know why they did. I don't know why they did. I don't know why they would do that.
Oh, it looks like. Okay, so that's interesting. So when I look at Sylveon, like the VMAX one is psychic type.
Oh.
Like they make it psychic. It's like the Pokemon Go 2022 Pokemon Sylveon Pokemon Go is psychic type. There is one from before that is the fairy type with like the heart on it, but
Yeah, there was a fairy type and then they got rid of it, which I'm like, did you then like redo the type chart to account for the removal of fairy?
so I think because the trading card game, like,
Does it not have type advantages?
no, it does. Well, I don't know.
I
might
genuinely don't know anything about the trading card
It could
game.
be something where like it was hard to add in the energies. Like logistically, it like complicated the game. Like it could be something that didn't translate well.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then like to make it easier, they just ruled it out or something. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. That's really interesting though.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a YouTube essay.
Yeah, probably. If I find one, I'll let you know. So that seems kind of cool. Like Pocket, just like a fun new thing. there was stuff about Pokemon Cafe, Silver's Rayleigh, Scopper Caban, the whole One Piece crew. I mean, that's on Jolly, that's on Goldie Rogers, original when they went to Raft Hill, the lore. You love One Piece.
It's a jolly holiday with Hubert.
They a couple new people in Pokemon Masters. If you play that, I don't really at all. I don't know. And they really teased a lot of Johto, which was interesting, like with all the unknown, and then like Silver, who is like the kid outside the Pokemon Center, your rival in Silver and Gold.
Okay.
He's there, and he's all about like powerful Pokemon.
Part of it.
Because he steals the starter in the second game, or like in Gold, Silver, Crystal, your rival is outside of the Pokemon lab. You go get an egg, and you come back. The lab has been robbed because he took what was ever like. That's how your starter gets his Pokemon.
More like let's go toe. Am I right?
Well, you want to know why? It's a spoiler. I don't want to spoil it, but
can I see you back here?
Yeah. He's Giovanni's son. Yeah, that gets revealed like post game.
Love that.
It's tight as hell, actually. So, in exciting Pokemon Go news, as the PokeCast, hell yeah, PokeCast.
Welcome back to the hell yeah PokeCast.
Ceruledge, and by extension, the Charcadet line, is being added to Pokemon Go. I will pull this up so that you
I
have
don't
it.
remember that by name. I'm sure I will when I see it. How about they fucking add Corsola to any region other than the tropics?
You're right. So
It's the only thing I don't have from whatever region it came out of.
these guys, they're from Sword and
they're
Shield,
from-
I think.
Okay. No,
Wait,
they're Scarlet and Violet.
are they Scarvo?
I don't know. I
No,
don't
they're
know.
not.
I
No,
don't
they're,
know.
no. They're from Sword and Shield. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, they definitely are.
I was thinking of that bug that turns into a... Yeah. I was thinking of a different Pokemon.
Okay. Yes, maybe.
There's
But
a,
yeah,
there's a Scarlet and Violet bug that turns into like a little fighter, but he's like a bug.
Oh yeah. Low kicks.
Yeah.
And there's a little. He's a tiny Nimble.
Yeah, something like that.
He's in Pokemon Go now.
Yes.
Yeah, Nimble. Yeah. So Charcadet, which the shiny just has blue eyes. Shiny's mid. Don't care. But it's a little dude and can turn into like one of those two.
Okay.
Basically. So that'll be cool. A new little thing to hunt.
Yeah.
Did you see that they added the white stripe basculin to routes?
Yes. And I caught one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did too. I was like, now I have 3 basculin.
I was confused why I was like, I went on a route. We were in New York, and I was like, why are there so many fucking basculin for no reason? And then I was like, oh, wait.
They're the Hisuian white stripe ones.
Hisuian basculin.
Hisuian. Then,
Not that they added Basculegion.
did they?
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
The there's going to be an exclusive to tie over with Pokemon Horizons, which is the newest anime. Okay. It's the first anime post Ash being champion and moving.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I think that Pokemon Horizons looks really fucking good. I haven't watched any of it, but the main girl, like, she looks adorable. Like the whole squad, they got the Sprigatito, the Fuecoco, like, looks pretty fun. New generation, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Pikachu no longer there is Captain Pikachu with the Sky Guy. Oh. So there's going to be coming out Pikachu with the captain hat for Captain Pikachu that knows an exclusive move for the first time. It's the only Pokemon that will know this move in the game.
Okay.
Because it'll be the first time Volt Tackle is coming to Pokemon Go. So that's kind of cool. I'm like, ooh, now I kind of want one that's a cool move.
Yeah.
And, like, if it's Captain Pikachu, because, like, all of the Pikachus, like, there were so many, like, why did they bring the Legends Arceus ones back? And it's like, makes a lot of more sense now with the Legends. The Pokemon Day was very fun. In the wee closing hours, I realized, I really like Pokemon. I can make a post about it too. Yeah. And I did on Twitter, and it was nice. And I found little pictures of young me. So it was like, oh, look at now and then. You want to know the 2 pictures that I used?
I'd love to know.
You've seen one of them.
Was it Megamind? Is it Megamind? That tracks. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Was it this one? Yeah. This is a good one. But yeah, no. This was the one in particular, which is just a vibe.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if I showed you these, but I did some like little cosplay tests, having some fun. And then this was before I realized hot water washes it all out.
It does.
So
They really do.
hence why I did a shit shave and get out.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't help but notice.
Well, I wouldn't have even said anything, but there was a pregnant pause as you went, yeah, shit, shave, and then head over, and I was like, somebody's missing from the Lake Trio. One of those legendaries went roaming, and I want to hear the story.
You really said to me, I couldn't help but notice you didn't say shower, and like unknowingly I was like, I actually had an answer ready.
It prompted a conversation that I was,
you could have left it in the pause.
in the moment I wasn't prepared for.
But it was very
But it enriched my experience to have heard it.
But because of that, I did take a shower and actually was really cautious of not warm. Like
Right.
if it doesn't matter. It can be cold. It doesn't have to be ice cold, but it's got to be
Right.
cold.
It needs to be cool.
And I understand that now. So with that, that is pretty much all the news from the trailer that I found of worth to mention.
Yeah.
The cool. When it comes to the Pokemon Go part of the episode, at the 1 hour mark, your girl, I was unaware that it was Go Fest.
Right.
I'm just out on my walk.
Walking.
I'm on the phone.
On the phone.
And I just see fucking Uxie there.
Yep.
No, sorry. I think I saw Mesprit.
Uh-huh.
And on the overworld, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
I click on it, shiny.
Yeah.
And I caught it, and I was like, oh, holy shit, okay. And then I'm like, oh, hey, one sec. There's an Uxie here. Click on it, shiny.
Boom.
I saw one, I caught it, it was shiny.
Hell
And then I
yeah.
saw a couple more Mesprit. I think I caught one, but otherwise, it's I tried, but they weren't
Yeah.
shiny. And I think I got an Azelf as well. So I finally finished the trio,
Hell
which was
yeah.
nice. Got 2 of them shiny, which was not expected.
No.
And then, I don't know, was there any other shinies that I got recently that were good? I got a shiny Hisuian Growlithe
Nice.
as well that day.
I got a shiny Hisuian Decidueye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that when it was in the raids?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it when it did that.
I only
Actually,
caught the
yeah.
one and it was shiny, and I'm assuming then it must have been legendary odds, even though it's not legendary, because otherwise the chances of that are insane. Because I got the shiny on the first one, and I was
Well, I
like,
think because it's a special event where
Yeah,
you
I think
can't
it
you
gives
can't
it-
evolve it, you can't get it any other way.
yeah, I think they give it the legendary 1 in 20,
Mm.
which was still very lucky. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I got a shiny Piplup the other day, and I was like, oh, little Piplup.
Is that why you involved that in Empoleon?
I did, even though he looks almost identical, but he is in fact a shiny.
Not great. Not a great shiny.
A lot of the water types, they go with the whole thing of it's slightly greener as though it's underwater. I'm like, that's not good enough.
It sucks. Your palette swaps suck ass.
Color it pink.
Why don't you make more of these Pokemon dusty?
That part.
You right. So who did I wait? Recent. Mm-hmm.
Who are what's the starter set in Kalos?
Kalos. So Kalos has one of my favorites.
Does it turn to Embor?
Uh,
Little fire pig.
well, so in Kalos is X and Y. I think no. So that's black and white. It has
Okay.
Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott.
Okay.
Kalos X and Y has Froakie, Chestnut or Chespin, and Fennekin.
I love Fennekin.
Yes,
I don't care for the other two very much, but I love Fennekin.
So this was actually really cool because I wanted to see if you were interested in people have been speculating what are gonna be
People
the
are always
starters.
talking.
Correct. Mm-hmm. I cannot remember the fucking bit that you said at the beginning.
People are always talking.
Okay. Oh, not that one.
But what happened? Oh, I'm not the one.
It doesn't even work. It doesn't fit. It's fine.
But what happens when the talk isn't cheap and it is what it is? Well, what I mean by this is Hillary Clinton. I'd hate to be in her shoes right now. I'm not the one.
I'm not the one.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
Oh, there's been conversations about what the starters are going to be.
Yeah. So, side note: Charmander is the only one with the party hats that you can
Who
evolve.
can evolve?
So I do have a Charizard with a party hat,
Yes.
And I wonder if I Mega Evolve him, will he continue to have a party hat? No.
No, because you can Mega Evolve. You know, there are a handful of Pokemon that you can Mega Evolve that also can come with hats. Gengi Boy is one of them, and so is Sableye. And I Mega Evolved my Sableye that was wearing his little hat. That hat does not continue to exist on his head.
Well, he get too big.
But what's crazy
The crystal grows so much and it knocks the hat off.
What's crazy is he literally doesn't even change. It's the one time where, like, it should have stayed. Like, give my man his little hat.
I think they don't do it. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Why
They do
allow it.
shinies, which I love, but I'm like, but then not the hat.
Not the hat.
Why can't I
Is it a shiny hat?
No.
That's kind of gay.
And that's tea.
I hate that.
Right.
I'm mad about that in general.
If it had some more tea, maybe it wouldn't be gay.
God, maybe it just needed to be a bit more gay, honestly. Well, okay, so looking at this, like, recent Pokemon that I've received.
Fucking
recent, bro. Suddenly, I can't stop getting Carnivine. They just keep hatching. I don't want any more.
Okay, but the way
I
that
get
when you texted and you were like, look, like we're gonna be able to get, you know, Chatot and also like Carnivine and Pachirisu, and I was like, oh, that's amazing, because like obviously I didn't have Chatot, and I was like, and I actually don't think I have caught Carnivine and Pachirisu yet. I've seen them, but I don't think I've had them for myself, and I was so excited.
You've never partaken.
So I bought someone ordered Pachirisu for the table, but I was too stuffed.
I had tapas.
So I did that thing, and I got the Chatot, and that was new. And then in doing the other two, realized I had already had Carnivine and Pachirisu.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they were like, actually, they're just going to hatch out of all the eggs. In fact, almost every egg you hatch is going to be a Chatot.
Oh, really?
Just cause.
Oh, that's interesting. I think I hatched one Chatot.
I'm being attacked with Chatot. And they didn't even add the ability for me to go like, you're a dumb bitch. And then have Chatot say it back to me.
Cringe. And I think I know why they didn't allow that.
Yeah?
They didn't want to.
Homophobia, I think.
How would they make money from it?
Right. Well, they could have charged me every time. I'm just imagining a Chatot
Why bury your gays when you could exploit them?
Just imagining Chatot saying
the slur, the F word.
The F word.
Hey, Chatot has 2 stamps.
Chatot GPT. That's its new split. That's its new evolution form in Legends.
In the future, in the
Legends
Lumio
ZA.
City.
Is that he's Chatot GPT.
It's an AI bird.
Yeah.
That would be pretty based, actually. That would be actually like really useful.
Like
that's a good one.
Like everyone wants to put like iron in front of their name. No. His future paradox form is Chatot GPT.
You understand?
I understand.
That was a really good one. I like that. Chatot GPT.
Thank you.
I did catch Nyla. Great name.
Love it.
Thank you.
Also love
Shiny Weezing.
Love a Shiny Weezing. One of my very first shinies.
I was shook.
Life changing.
Shooketh.
I love a Shiny Weezing.
I shaked.
Indeed.
I shat. Nearly.
You shuck.
I shuck. You're right. Oh yeah. So I caught my Ubuxi.
Ubuxi.
Which was, like I said, wild. Just get from the new trail. Miss Sprite.
Love her. Love that for her.
Did not find a shiny Azelf.
Because life isn't fair.
Azelf showed up once. I caught it and never again.
Yeah, I ran in the same situation. I was
peculiar.
like, why couldn't you be shiny though?
I did get the Pikachus. Lots of unknown.
Loves it.
Palkia, the origin form, which does look cool. No arms. Dialga, which looks fake.
I hate the lack of arms.
Yeah.
On Origin Palkia.
It's...
I'm like, y'all really came out here and gave this boy shoulders and no arms.
Okay, but like...
And then they said, Dialga, we're just going to like look like you swallowed a log this way. And it's only halfway down your throat.
Yeah, but kind of
like in a cartoon when someone like eats a fork and it like sticks out like this. That's what his neck looks like.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm like, oh no, Dialga gonna choke.
Well, and like when you look at it and you can move him around, like it looks more like a shield, right? Like a little like thing, but also like
he got that little butt though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, yo, why is Origin form Dialga kind of like cute though?
He's in heels though, and he got his butt.
Yeah, like why they like. What is this like? Ooh, you're wearing like flared jeans.
Yeah.
But then your tights. These are two hot men
Right.
in a zebra
In a
costume.
zebra
And you're gonna fuck both of them.
Yeah.
Work. And then we got like fucking no arms over here.
It
Being
looks
like,
so
Mom, I broke my arms.
It's like we took a centaur, but we took his arms off. Like, why would you do that?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Like what could like
was this to appeal to like girls?
I don't think anyone would want that. Like Dialga looks like a horse, roughly. Origin Dialga looks roughly like a horse, in the same way that Arceus looks.
This looks literally like a horse.
Well, but what I'm getting at is that like an Arceus looks like like
it's a
like
horsey.
a horse.
It's horsey like.
Right, horse adjacent.
Horsey with a Y, not an A.
Right. Palkia looks like a centaur.
Yes.
With no arms.
And this is the Palkia.
And I don't care for it.
Yeah. But I feel like if he had arms, that would be terrifying at the same time.
Well, why does he have his shoulder pauldrons? I get that Palkia does, but
Okay. Okay, but are you telling me that this isn't Saint 14's buddy Pokemon?
I mean, it truly is, though.
Work.
You're right.
Also, does Origin Form Palkia does he watch tennis? Is he or prances? God damn it. But yeah, so that was cool. I think other than that, there wasn't really anything. Shadow Regigigas.
Yeah, which I think I already had,
which was fine. I hatched another Salandit, and then it was male, and I went, good night. Good night, sweet prince.
GN.
Yeah, that's it.
GN.
Fucking annoying, man. Not enough good shit.
GGGN.
Good night. Good
game. Good night.
I was Reggie.
I stand by my statement about just the Reggie. Are each of the different colors, are those a different set of nipples?
Could be.
With which to breastfeed each of the 3 original Reggies?
Would you feed on mother's milk straight from the stone?
But which nipples would you choose?
What are you in the mood for?
The red, strawberry.
Uh-huh.
The blue,
Blueberry.
coconut.
Oh.
Sonic seems to think the blue is coconut.
Who?
Sonic.
The hedgehog?
No.
Okay.
The restaurant. Ring, ring. Hello. Sonic, may I order some food? Blue is coconut there. I'm not kidding.
The blue is coconut.
Yes.
What are the other colors?
They don't have any.
They just we got blue coconut.
Yeah.
And that's a selling point?
Yeah. They have a couple different flavor additives. They're like, would you like an ooey gooey? They were the original. They were the original Coke Freestyle before Coke Freestyle was a thing. They're like, we make cherry limeades and shit. Do you want to add cherry to your soda? Do you want to add this to your soda?
They were a mixed drink.
And they were like, do you want to add blue? And it's like, is that blueberry? Is that blue raspberry? And they go, no, it's coconut. Coconut splash, I believe they call it. I'm like, oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah. And then I can't remember the third color of his nipples. I believe white.
Maybe. Yeah.
Gray. Like a gray nipple. The dying nipple. Dead nipples.
Would that be cream?
Dead nipples.
Oh. Dead
nipples. Withering nipples.
Those have already been used.
Ooh.
Which of the Reggies have to fight for the bottom nip, for the middle nip?
Yeah. Does Reggie's nipple color change if he's shiny? I have one. Let me check. They are gray. Oh, this is a story of decreasing nutrients as we go down.
Oh yeah.
And that's really
I think it's I think that they can only feed out of the middle nipples that are green. Because the bottom nipples they're closed right now for maintenance.
Right.
And the top nipples are whoa no. Those are a concern.
That's
those are level red. Stop. You have been stopped. No,
they are the same color. When he is shiny, his nipples stay the same.
Who was the other Pokemon? Does Machop have nipples?
Kind of like if you get a sunburn, how your nipples would stay the same color.
Real? Oh.
I think.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're already.
I think. I don't know.
Oh.
I can't think of the last time I got a sunburn because I'm very sun conscious. Put on sunscreen.
You're a great
It's
parent.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a loving parent. A very, very loving parent.
It's funny. When I went out for Go Fest, I like that night, Saturday or Sunday night, I like back in my house, and I was wearing like a tank top and everything, like I did over the summer and shit. And I like look and I'm like, it's just red and then white, and I went, oh,
Yeah.
I can wear sunscreen again. I'm so excited. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I almost cried thinking about how excited I was.
Yeah.
Because it was such a fun time when I was walking every morning. I was like, I had my
Yeah.
routine, like get up,
Lube
spray.
it up.
So yeah, like I got the spray because like no one wants to use the cream.
It's true.
Also, I realized I need to shave. Like when I was at the McDonald's.
So you
getting the
lied
McDonald's.
earlier.
When?
So all you did was shit.
No, I shaved my face. I shaved my face. It looked fine. Then I got in my car and I like did that and I went, I hate my life.
That's a mood though. Yeah.
And I'm like, because then I look at it and I'm like, how can I not? Because I think you could probably see there's a couple hairs like right here, if you really look
Yeah,
at
if I
it.
look.
But you wouldn't have like noticed or consciously noticed.
Right.
I don't know
'Cause I'm
what.
an ally.
I don't know. Thank you. But what is? It feels good, doesn't it?
What?
Being an ally,
Yeah, it feels great.
it's right.
Yeah.
I loved it. I did my time.
Yeah.
Big ups for Josh,
Big ups for John.
the one true ally. Which like not is a like that's not a joke. But like
It's not.
it's the oh I love Josh. Mewthree confirmed.
Mewthree confirmed.
Mewthree confirmed. I gotta see it. I gotta have it. So I was realized December. It was fun. It was just fun to like do all that. I'm like, oh, I got to wear
Yeah.
sunscreen again. Let's fucking go. Remember when you used to ride your bike? in the morning?
Yes.
Work. I've been thinking about riding bikes lately.
Yeah. Honestly, a big factor in it, besides my laziness, the garage is such a mess and has been because of various
Hotel.
reasons for so long that like the act of thinking of trying to get the bicycle out of the maze that is that garage, I'm just like, as if my body needed any excuse to not do it, that's enough.
Have you considered?
Burning the house down,
Yes.
starting over.
That part.
Yeah.
I was say you could take it down and then like put up the kickstand on it if it has one,
No,
and put it near your door or something.
no, there's no room.
You could put it in one of the rooms you don't like.
And just ride the bike in the room.
Yeah, right over there. In here, right it.
Slow soapy
Well, no,
circles
like
on
so
the
that if you
bathroom
want to go
floor.
for a bike ride, it's not in the garage because I'm assuming.
But then I'd have to take it out the front door, and then I'd have to take my keys, and that sounds like a hell.
Do you take your truck? Do you drive your truck every day?
Not every day.
I was gonna say, why not just throw that fucker in the back of it?
Yeah.
Because then you can just go open up the champagne. It's our house tonight, and you just
Just bike out of the.
yeah. They drop the trailer while
That
you're
would
going
really
50, and you're just like oh, but you're like pedaling,
Yeah. Better than puddling.
twiddling.
I write ladies.
Hey.
Say, some people pee when they laugh.
Really,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not me.
I love you, but I've chosen piss.
I love you, but I've chosen piss.
It was me or the piss, and I told her I gotta take a week.
It's gotta be
It's gonna be me.
urine. It's gonna be pee.
Piss. So nasty. Yeah, I was trying to think of if there was anything else that was interesting that happened this week that we haven't already talked about. So much happened this week.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, we already
Yeah.
had a whole 2-hour conversation today.
Indeed.
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 Indeed. But yeah, I don't know. Someone thought these were real, and that was
Yeah.
the best compliment I'd received in a hot minute.
Yeah.
So that was nice. And I was like, they're not, but thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, well, that part. Yeah. What, Governor? You think you? That's it. That's
Yeah.
all I got on that. I might be done.
I'm pretty much done.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say, one final thing.
Of course.
I was on the plane. If we don't go now,
We're gonna
we'll
miss the train.
So I was taking a plane.
I have no black shoes.
No black dresses. I was on the second flight of my connecting flights
Ever.
from New York to Arizona. Jungle with dream tomato and make you feel brand new. So yeah, so we smashed into O'Hare Airport in Chicago, and it was like,
Y'all
up,
really fucking
fuckers?
like cranked that whip into O'Hare.
yeah, it says
Said-
y'all want to hear me say fuck that. Just smashed into it.
Midway? Nah, full send.
And then O'Hare was so large and so busy, and I had never been.
Oh.
And it was very lorg and very busy.
I don't think I've been to O'Hare.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I went to Midway most times because it was easier to go to the orange
Midway, Chevrolet, I-10, and Ray. I was on the plane from O'Hare
Okay.
to PHX.
Sky Harbor International Airport.
You understand.
I know my codes.
Mm-hmm. And
It was just a little too long. It was good.
and while on that plane,
Yeah.
like an hour passed.
Okay. Time.
More than an hour.
I've heard of it.
More than an hour passed.
How do you know?
I had downloaded a few videos.
Did you download a clock app?
No, I downloaded a few videos. And so I was like, oh, okay, this flight is probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours long or
Fond of
something.
that.
I don't know. How should I know? Why would I have looked? I don't know.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen time.
I haven't seen time. I don't believe what the clock is telling me. Or as I put it, not to put a pin in this for just a second, in our morning meeting, they're like, they just want to clean our clocks at every notice. And 20 minutes later in the meeting when it was like, okay, we're going around the horn. Steven, do you want anything? And I'm just like, as I go to mute and I think, I wish I could change my name at work. And then just, don't we all? You were smart. I
Am
envy
I?
you. Yeah.
In what regard?
I'll tell you after the podcast. But like the fact, like, yeah. Like I would have preferred to go by Steve at work.
Oh,
in
I see. I
hindsight,
see.
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand what you're saying.
Um,
Yes, I got you.
And so like in hindsight,
Clean your clock.
clean your clock. And I was like, well, you know what they say, guys, a broken clock gets cleaned twice a day. And it was a zinger.
Yeah.
And even though it was
was a
delayed,
humdinger.
yeah, because I mean they're all like boomers, so
Yeah.
it was all good. It was some good soup. I got a good couple of laughs, and I'm like, all right, I'm still on the team.
You know what they always say. Clean clock, happy cock. They always say that to me.
I'm so hard when I look at Big Ben.
Exactly.
I'm about to. It's like I want a gong when it rings, but I want it to like knock the sounding bars. So it's like gong, gong. Oh. How many? Oh no, it's 11. Bong, bong, bong. Okay, so you were clocking.
I'm on the plane.
Clocked. Or you're on the clock. No, you're on the plane.
An hour and some minutes has passed,
That's
and I'm
right.
thinking, we've got to be pretty close. Surely.
and we're going around the produce section. right,
Time
before we
zones are
get here?
changing. I'm trying to realize, has my phone updated?
No.
Is the time it's saying the time that I'm in? And if I'm flying back
It
to
should be
Arizona,
on airplane mode, and you shouldn't be on your damn phone. But I digress.
Excuse me? I was on the Wi-Fi. I was on the Wi-Fi.
So,
Yeah. What are you on?
Molly, take it. I got a video to show you after this. So I'm on that 1-2 buckle my shoe kind of shit.
Long story short,
No, I'm here for it. I want
the gut-wrenching horror of realizing that when you thought you were going to land in 50 minutes, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes away.
Uh-huh.
I felt like someone had just pulled out my catheter.
Well, were you on airplane mode?
I was on catheter.
Well, yeah, but as well, were you on airplane mode though?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't update.
No, but it had updated, but I thought it hadn't. Hence the confusion.
Honestly, I probably get confused too, and it's probably because I think like that.
Yeah, and it made me feel bad inside.
You should. Did you feel like you fucked up?
I felt hurt.
Did you
Probably because
Did you raise your hand and ask?
too fast?
Yeah.
I wasn't actually on a catheter.
you-
I've never had one.
Did you ever stop telling people I've
So
been on a
stop
catheter?
spreading lies.
You've
about
heard it
me
here
being
first,
cathed.
Redacted Records uses a catheter. What? Confirmed.
What? Not clickbait.
Not.
That's the cath going in to my urethra.
Piss.
Yeah. Thank you for thinking it's that tight.
Well, what's a urethra?
Yeah.
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 Well, I think even
Right.
if you sound it, I feel like it would still retract a little bit. Well, are the walls of the penis?
You don't gape.
As an aside, I kind of want to get gauges only because I keep getting an ad for Pokey Plugs, which that is my exact response every time I see it. They do look really cool as hell, though. I'll have to show them to you. But like my first thought immediately, every single time is it a butt plug?
Right. Pokey plugs.
That's my little Talos.
Is this a Charizard?
Well, Bad Dragon.
PP.
Also, why doesn't Pokemon work with Bad Dragon?
Honestly.
Like, I'm out here. We all trying to fuck Pokemon anyway.
Right. And what? I'm not
If
the
they
one.
didn't want people to fuck Pokemon, they shouldn't have made Ditto be a person in Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
That. Also, they should stop making like half of the Pokemon furry bait.
Why?
If they don't want people to want to
Oh,
fuck.
of course. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Right.
I'm not a furry. I just want to fuck Pokemon. There is a difference.
There is a difference.
We're not the same.
We are
not the same.
the same.
I'm not a furry.
You want to wear a suit. I want to fuck a Pokemon. We are not the same.
People have been saying that I slay. No, I do not kill people. I do not slay.
People are always talking.
People. Finish your story, or was that it?
That was it. Just the unholy pain of, oh my God, there's 2 more hours of this.
I could imagine that's brutal.
Yeah.
And you look at your video and you're like, but my video's done.
That. But I was on the Wi-Fi, so it was okay.
It worked.
Yeah.
I sent you a message of a tweet
Nothing.
on Discord like last night. And I think that if you would have clicked on it, you wouldn't have understood why I was laughing.
You sent it to me, and then I like saw that I had it, and I was like, okay, I'll look at that later. And then when I went to go look at it later, it was gone.
I am so mad. The person deleted their comment.
Oh.
So like I sent to somebody, they're like, oh yeah, like there was people were protesting Biden, and they he was on Seth Meyers, so they like stormed 30 Rockefeller for Gaza and Free Palestine and whatnot, which like worked. They got arrested as well, which like sucks, but like rules, I guess. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it more than that, because again, the thing that I was interested in was this random comment where it was some shit talking statement about like in regard to whatever. I didn't care about that, but it was this girl who's like she looks like she's dressed out at the club or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a police officer she's talking shit to, and there's like another cop who's like putting handcuffs on her, and she's just looking at this woman, and like you're like how do I describe this? Like here's the cop, here's the girl with the other cop, so she's like looking over like this, and she's just like, be real, be real, be real, be real, be real, be real, be real. I'm like pissing my pants. Like that exact like repetition, like where it was almost like aggressive, like
Right.
It took me out. I clicked off of it on like a different tab, and it was just playing over and over in my headphones, and it freaked me out a bit. But I was like, be real, be real, be real. And I'm like, what is this like it's like, oh, what, you're really gonna arrest me? Be real, be real, be real. Like, is that, I think that's what like the context.
Right.
I have no way of finding this video. If you out there know where this video is, I spent a good 20 minutes trying to search it. And by that, I'm going to be really honest. I spent about 5 minutes searching it.
Right.
But that was like a couple searches, like of like I didn't had not much to go on. I'm like,
Be real, girl.
that you would
And
be.
you didn't get it.
You understand.
I understand.
How could you? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, be real, be real, be real. And like, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
And like, God, I don't know who this person was. I don't care about what they posted or anything like that. I just wanted that video to show you. Because then I sent it to like 4 people and they're like, oh, yeah, I heard about her or whatever. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, yeah, this is like a person. Then like, this is like a real event that happened. I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
just
not
be
what it's
real.
about. Be real, be real, be real, be real. Like dead eye stare, just be real. It was a little
Ominous.
It was a little ominous, but I think when you like, you get over the shock the first couple times, then it gets really good.
And that's
like,
fair.
It felt like something I needed to show you.
Okay.
And that's why I sent it on both your accounts. And then they were both a fucking comment.
Yeah.
Comment deleted. Sad story.
Comment.
But we got to end because it's an hour and a half.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Love you. Good night. We'll see you later. Slut.
I love you, but I've chosen piss.
I'll.
That's what my shirt says. I don't.
Why have piss when you could have clitoris?
The opinions on my t-shirts are not always shared by
The majority.
the wearer or the majority.
I love the way you drink piss.
I love the way you piss. Goodbye.